Welcome to today's hilarious story. You won't believe how many juicy secrets this mansion holds. Meanwhile, the housekeeper informs the lost girl of guests' arrival, her need to socialize, and casual entry into Miss Esther Winter's former residence. The housekeeper was clearly annoyed. Then the girl entered the hall, where her husband's sister chatted merrily, their first meeting since marriage. The sister was quite droll, trying to find some common topics to warm up the chilly new bride, but when asked about her hobbies, she loved swimming, wanted to try a nearby beach, but the mood chilled Rebecca died there. Fortunately, the sister was clever and changed the topic, avoiding awkwardness. After the sister-in-law left, she sincerely warned her sister-in-law not to evoke memories for her husband, as others believed De Winter hadn't recovered from his wife's death. So, after the big sister left, the girl accompanied her husband for a walk by the lovely seaside, where they chatted. Winter's dog suddenly disappeared. Ignoring her husband's objections, the wife went to retrieve it, unaware of his hidden frustration. Following the sounds of the dog, the girl saw it dash into a snack shop. She followed suit, but out of nowhere appeared a man in a black raincoat right behind her, with zero warning. When the girl opened the snack shop door, an eerie atmosphere greeted her, filled with old sailing tools and sailboat models covered in spider. It's obvious no one lived here for ages. The girl then saw her hiding dog and was about to call it back when it suddenly barked. The girl turned around instinctively and found someone behind her. Both were scared, but the person said they knew the dog. Before the man could elaborate, the girl grabbed her dog and prepared to leave, but feeling a bit stubborn, she dashed out the door. To her surprise, she started flailing around in the sea, repeating she hadn't said anything, overwhelmed by the stranger's barrage of questions. The girl was utterly confused. As she left, it rained heavily, as if the heavens shared her endless grievances. When she met her husband, De Winter recognized him as a guardian there. Her husband was even angrier about a disobedient dog. His wife ignored the warnings and ran out of sight, which was something that his big ego could not tolerate. He kept complaining to her. The girl wondered if he truly cared. Why not chase her? Aren't you happy? We should have stayed in Italy. She's never coming back to Manderley. I must be a fool for returning here. Seeing her husband's pain, the wife felt that he had not yet escaped the shadow of his late wife, which made the girl feel a bit more compassionate. After the friction, warmth returned, but the nightmare began unnoticed as the new wife tidied up. She accidentally bumped into something small and innocent nearby, something trivial, until she realized she had shattered a Cupid statue. A wedding gift from her husband to his deceased wife, with a witness dog nearby, made the girl panic and hide it. She quickly gathered the pieces into an envelope and stuffed it in a bookshelf drawer, attempting to cover up her ceramic catastrophe. But soon, her husband learned from an assistant that a servant named Robert had been accused by the housekeeper, suspecting that he had broken the ceramics and hidden them, as Robert was the only one who changed the flowers every morning. Meanwhile, that Cupid sculpture was her husband's most valued possession, so she felt Robert should face the consequences. Across from her, the anxious wife hated making others, especially a lowly servant, pay for her mistake. So, she decided to come clean to her husband. Then, the assistant brought over the broken pieces, while the housekeeper stood behind them, eagerly waiting for the truth out. How could the husband blame his bride for a ceramic? Yet she remained embarrassed. She tried to plead with the housekeeper to spare the servant, but before the housekeeper could say anything, her husband ordered the assistant to repair the broken piece. This showed that De Winter still valued the item greatly. The girl could sense her husband's lingering affection for his late wife. As for the wrong servant, the housekeeper planned to apologize in person, but she had an air of superiority as she reminded the lady, "If something breaks next time, tell her directly to avoid misunderstandings," stressing Rebecca always cleaned rooms with her. Never broken anything, implying De Winter's new wife is out of place, unfit for the estate mistress role. It was just for face-saving. No one voiced their true thoughts. After others left, her husband seemed displeased. Although it was just a minor incident, it caused everyone to be unhappy. The girl believed she was being careful every day just to be a good woman. She wanted the staff's approval, hiding even minor flaws, as the matter was trivial. Her words obviously displeased her husband, straining their relationship, unaware of menacing eyes watching them from outside. The next morning, the girl took a special car to visit her sister-in-law. They'd grown noticeably closer since last time and were visiting their grandmother together. The octogenarian has clear vision, though slightly forgetful. She tensed up instantly upon seeing a stranger opposite. Meanwhile, The elder sister-in-law hurriedly stepped in to explain that the girl was the Winters' newlywed wife. However, the grandmother promptly countered her granddaughter's words, causing the situation to become extremely unpleasant. Constantly repeating Rebecca's name, the girl could only end the visit early. Her sister-in-law kept explaining that she had informed grandmother of the Winters' marriage law. Perhaps grandmother forgot again, causing such awkwardness. Though the girl showed no blame, her sister-in-law sensed her anger. Later, on the way back to the estate, although the scenery was charming, the girl's heart felt heavy as she recalled her husband's words from a few days ago. Perhaps staying in Italy was right. Through a flower-lined path, she saw the briefly met gardener and asked the driver to stop. She decided to walk back to Manderley estate, all to gather some information from the good-natured gardener, especially Rebecca's life story. The gardener then said she was the most beautiful woman had seen and organised the masquerade balls. The balls drew many London nobles, and Rebecca always stood out most. As their talk deepened, the girl asked how Rebecca died. The gardener didn't hesitate to say it happened at night.